Hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome back to my channel for another life-size prop replica review. Now today we're going to be taking a look at a third-party, unlicensed, 1-to-1 scale Iron Man Mark 1 helmet. And when Philip Liu put this up on the website Toys Wonderland HK, which it's in stock with right now if you'd like to pick up your very own, link is down in the description below. I had to pick this piece up. I've been on a prop replica binge for the last month or so. I've been picking up all kinds of 1-to-1 scale stuff, and this thing looked so damn good that I had to go for it. And in person, let me just say, it does not disappoint. This piece is truly magnificent. Either way, if you do want to pick up your very own, as I said, they are in stock right now with Philip Liu from Toys Wonderland HK, and I do hope that whichever company was responsible in terms of making this piece, do go ahead and make a whole bunch more helmets, because as I said, this one is absolutely impressive. Either way, what we're going to do now is get it off the rotating turntable and take a closer look at the helmet itself. Here we have the helmet itself, and I have to say this piece is really, really impressive. It's one that I saw online, and I didn't know exactly how it was going to turn out, but no, I am now pleasantly surprised with how good this thing actually is. Now, the actual acrylic display base that you saw in the intro is a separate piece, and I'll put the link down in the description below to both of the items, because I do think you can't really go for one without the other. I mean, you can have this just sitting there on your display, and it looks perfectly fine. However, I do think the acrylic display base sort of elevates it just a little bit higher, both literally and figuratively in terms of how it looks on display. Now, in terms of the actual finish of the paintwork, it is painted very, very nicely, and you can see there's some sort of battles, damage, sort of wear and tear sculpt throughout, and all the sort of welding lines do look like they should. Now, this piece isn't made out of metal. This is a sort of really solid resin type material, and it's pretty darn heavy as well. It's not heavy enough to worry about putting on top of a glass cabinet, say, but it is still heavy enough to feel like a decently weighted piece. Now, in terms of how you actually wear it, because yes, it is wearable, it does open just like in the film. It's a magnetic closure, which sort of just snaps in place quite nicely, and then you know it's sort of securely snapped shut. It's a really nice sort of design and really simple and accurate to the film as well. Now, in terms of how the back looks, you can see that the detailing carries on throughout with a nice sort of dent or sort of little bullet hole or whatever that is piece on the back there. It's painted really nicely. This piece overall, especially when you have it on display at a distance, really presents quite nicely. And of course, if you're adding it to your prop replica display, or even if you are building a Mark 1 sort of Iron Man cosplay, this will just be icing on the cake. And it's something that you don't have to build, especially if you're going down the route of a full custom cosplay. Now, looking at the top, you can see that the hinge is just a normal sort of hinge piece, and it's a metal rod that's been inserted through there. So you don't actually have to worry about, I don't think, any plastic degradation or anything like that. That metal rod should keep it pretty darn secure. So this whole thing is a very sturdy, very well painted, and pretty affordable cosplay sort of prop replica. I think this piece is a must-have for any Iron Man collector. This is going to be going alongside the Mark 1 arc reactor that says proof that Tony Stark has a heart in my collection, and I think that's going to be the best way to display it if you do have that arc reactor. If you haven't already, check out the review for that arc reactor. I do actually have a review coming up soon for the Mark 3 arc reactor that sort of sits in the same housing, but I will do a comparison between the two arc reactors in the collection. Either way, that's pretty much it for this very brief review on the Mark 1 helmet. It's a really awesome piece, and as I said, if you are an Iron Man fan, this is one that I think you should add to your collection. And if you do want to do that, it is in stock right now with Philip Liu from Toys Wonderland HK, and the link for that is down in the description below. And you can also pick up the clear acrylic display stand if you want to display the two together. As I said, I think that's the best way of doing it, so the link for that is down in the description as well. Also, check out 6 Scale Network, the brand new awesome Facebook group if you'd like to come along, chat figures, share photos of your collection, and just overall have a good time. And also, while you're down there, check out the brand new second channel that Ms. Collection and I have put together called Justin and Steph. It's basically a channel with a whole bunch of vlogs and videos and behind-the-scenes stuff and our adventures in traveling and collecting as well. Check out MISB Media, like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next video.